Mixture problems. With mixture problems, I like to use a little table. Let's think about this problem here. A gardener has 20 pounds of lawn fertilizer that's 80 cents a pound. How many pounds of fertilizer that costs 55 cents a pound should be mixed with the first 20 pounds to make a mixture that costs 75 cents a pound? So again, I'm adding the 80-cent fertilizer to the 55-cent fertilizer, and I want to get out a fertilizer that's 75 cents a pound. I have to figure out the proportion so this works out. So let's see. Let's talk about the 80-cent fertilizer. How much of that do I have? Well, they gave me that number. I have 20 pounds of it, and I know that that costs 80 cents a pound. So 20 times 80 cents a pound would be $16. Okay, now the 55-cent fertilizer. Well, I don't know how much I want of that. That's my unknown. That's X. How much did that cost? 55 cents. So what's its value? X times 0.55, or 0.55X. So how much will there be of the 75-cent fertilizer? Well, we're going to add together the 80-cent fertilizer and the 55-cent fertilizer, which is 20 and X. So there will be X plus 20 for the amount of the 75-cent fertilizer. The unit cost there is 75 cents. So to find the value, I multiply the amount times the unit cost. $0.75 times X plus 20. That's where the equation comes in. We're going to make an equation out of this column. We know that we're going to add together the 80-cent fertilizer and the 55-cent fertilizer to make the 75-cent fertilizer. So I'm going to add these two values to get this one. So here's what my equation looks like. 16 plus 0.55x, I'm adding these two quantities, is going to equal this quantity. Now that I have it in equation form, I can just solve. I'll distribute. .75 times 20 is 15. I need my x's on one side, so I'll subtract 0.55x. And undo what's been done to the x. On my calculator, 1 divided by 0.2, x equals 5. So that means I need to mix my 20 pounds of 80-cent fertilizer with 5 pounds of 55-cent fertilizer to have a resulting mix of 75-cent fertilizer. Again, when I do mixture problems, I like to have a table like this. It helps me to organize my equation. So I know that I have, let's see, a 12% solution that I'm mixing with a 6% solution, and I want to end up with an 8% solution. Okay. So let's see, the 12% plus the 6% will equal the 8%. So how much do I have? Let's see if it tells me. Well, right here, I have 5 liters of the 12% solution. So the amount for the 12% solution is 5. The 6% solution, that's what I don't know. How many? So I don't know that. And the 8% solution will be those two added together. Because I'm adding them together to get the 8% solution. Okay, now the percents. The 12% solution is 12% or 0.12. The 6% solution is 6% or 0.06. And 8% or 0.08. So now let's figure the value. You take the amount times the percentage to get the value. So in my calculator, 5 times 0.12 equals 0.6. And x times 0.06. Well, just leave that as 0.06x. 0.06 times x. And this one would be 0.08 times the quantity x plus 5. Now to make my equation. My equation is going to come from this last column. I know that if I add these two, I'll get this. So 0.6 plus 0.06x should equal 0.08 times x plus 5. Distribute. There's nothing to add like terms, so now I'll get my x's on one side. And solve for x. On a calculator, 0.2 divided by 0.02 equals 10. X equals 10. That means I'm going to mix, with my 5 liters of the 12% solution, I'm going to mix 10 liters of the 6% solution, and I should end up with an 8% solution.